Hey there, grade 6. A new unit and a new video for you guys today. This one is on adding and subtracting fractions for our fractions unit. And so where we're going to start today is just that you guys will be able to add and subtract fractions with the same denominators. And so let's just remember that when we talk about fractions, and this shouldn't be anything new, that in fractions the top number is called the numerator and the bottom number is called the denominator. So here's where we're going to begin. So we're going to figure out how much pizza I have on each plate. So we're going to imagine that these circles are pizzas and that the shaded part is how much we have. So this pizza over here, there are 4 slices. It looks like it's 4 sections, and then one of them is colored in. So I have 1/4 or 1/4 of a pizza. And then over here again, same number of slices, 4 slices, but 2 of them are colored in. And so I have 2/4 over here. Now, let's regroup these pizzas all in one pizza. So let's move them over to a new plate that's got, or a new pizza, right? And then so move that 1/4 over, and then over here I move that about 2/4 over. And so when I add them together, then I've got 3/4 all together. And so I notice that the denominator stays the same, still fourths, but I have 1/4 plus 2/4 gives me 3/4. Over here, a little bit different. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slices. This pizza would have a total of 5 when it's all the way full. 2 of them are colored in, so I've got 2/5. And then over here, I've got 1/5. And so my denominator still stays the same, stays fifths. I've got 2 plus the 1. So I've got this many once I've done once I've rearranged them, and so I've got 3/5 over here. Okay, so this is 1/3, and this is 1/3, and then I regroup over here, and so I end up with 2 out of the 3, or 2/3 colored in. Okay, now where we move on to is being able to do that without the pizzas, without the diagrams. And so we've noticed that the denominators have to stay the same. So my new answer is going to still be out of 7, but if I have 1 plus 2, that gives me 3 out of 7. If I've got 3/9 plus 2 more ninths, that's going to give me 5/9. And then if I've got 1/6 and I add 4 more sixths, plural, then I've got 5/6. Now, you might come across a couple of questions that maybe use more than 2 fractions. And so if I have this question, 1/7 plus 2/7, let's say that I add, another 2/7, the process stays the same. So the denominator is going to still stay the same as in the numbers on the left side of the equal sign. And then just add the numerators. 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 2 is 5. And so 1/7 plus 2/7 plus 2/7 is 5/7. Now, similar concept with subtracting fractions. If we have 3/4 of a pizza and you take 1/4 of that away, right? So you start with 3/4 of the pizza and you take away 1/4 of the pizza, or 1/4 of the pizza, then you're left with 2/4. And that's how we would write that numerically. Right, so 3/4 minus 1/4 is 2/4. You can also say that 2/4 is the same as 1/2. So let's imagine that there's 5/8 of a pizza, and that Kim and Jennifer each took a piece. So if you have 5/8 of, pardon the drawing, 5/8, so that you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and what I do is I take away, let's see, Kim takes a piece, and then Jennifer takes a piece, right? So what I have left is there's 1, 2, 3 out of the 8 left, and so to express that numerically, I start with 5/8, and then I take an 1/8 away, and then I take another 1/8 away, so 5 minus 1 is 4, minus 1 is 3, and then my denominator stays the same. And you guys, that's really all it is with adding and subtracting fractions with denominators that are the same. That's really just adding, subtracting numerators. And so that's all for this one. And so you can get into the workbook starting on page 144, and you can work through NS 6-27 and Intro to Adding, Subtracting Fractions. So that's it. Have a great day.